Welcome to our exploration of working with diverse populations in counseling psychology. In today's world, counselors encounter clients from a wide range of backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. Understanding diversity is not just about recognizing differences, but also about appreciating the unique perspectives each individual brings. This video will guide you through the importance of cultural competence, the challenges counselors may face, and practical strategies for effective engagement. Let's begin by defining what diversity means in the context of counseling psychology and why it's essential for building strong therapeutic relationships. Diverse populations refer to groups of people who differ in terms of race, ethnicity, gender, age, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, religion, ability, and more. In counseling psychology, recognizing these differences is crucial for providing effective support. Each client's identity shapes their worldview, values, and the challenges they face. By acknowledging diversity, counselors can tailor their approaches to meet the unique needs of every individual, ensuring that no one feels overlooked or misunderstood. Cultural competence is the ability to understand, appreciate, and interact effectively with people from cultures or belief systems different from one's own. For counselors, this means being aware of their own biases and actively seeking to learn about their clients' backgrounds. Cultural competence helps build trust, fosters open communication, and ensures that interventions are respectful and relevant. It's a lifelong learning process that enhances the counselor-client relationship and leads to better outcomes. Self-awareness is a foundational skill for counselors working with diverse populations. It involves recognizing one's own cultural identity, values, and potential biases. By reflecting on personal beliefs and experiences, counselors can better understand how these factors influence their interactions with clients. This self-reflection helps prevent unintentional misunderstandings and promotes a more empathetic, client-centered approach. Cultural identity shapes how individuals see themselves and interact with the world. It encompasses language, traditions, values, and social norms. In counseling, understanding a client's cultural identity allows for more meaningful conversations and tailored interventions. Counselors should ask open-ended questions and show genuine curiosity about their clients' backgrounds, fostering a safe space for sharing and growth. Working with diverse populations can present unique barriers, such as language differences, cultural misunderstandings, and mistrust of mental health services. Counselors must be proactive in identifying and addressing these obstacles. This may involve using interpreters, adapting communication styles, or learning about cultural attitudes toward counseling. Overcoming these barriers is essential for building rapport and ensuring clients feel heard and respected. Empathy is at the heart of effective counseling. It involves understanding and sharing the feelings of others, regardless of their background. When working with diverse populations, empathy helps counselors connect with clients on a deeper level. By listening actively and validating clients' experiences, counselors demonstrate respect and foster a sense of belonging. Empathy bridges cultural gaps and creates a foundation for healing. Trust is a critical component of the counseling relationship, especially when working with clients from different backgrounds. Counselors can build trust by being consistent, transparent, and respectful. It's important to honor clients' confidentiality and demonstrate cultural sensitivity in every interaction. When clients feel safe and understood, they are more likely to engage in the counseling process and work toward their goals. Cultural humility is the ongoing process of self-reflection and learning about other cultures. Unlike cultural competence, which focuses on acquiring knowledge, cultural humility emphasizes openness and a willingness to admit when you don't know something. Counselors practicing cultural humility seek feedback from clients and remain flexible in their approaches. This mindset helps build authentic relationships and promotes mutual respect. No single counseling technique works for everyone. When working with diverse populations, counselors must adapt their methods to fit the cultural context of each client. This could mean incorporating culturally relevant examples, adjusting communication styles, or using alternative therapeutic approaches. Flexibility and creativity are key to meeting clients where they are and supporting their unique journeys. Language plays a significant role in counseling. For clients who speak a different language, communication can be challenging. Counselors may need to use interpreters or learn key phrases to facilitate understanding. It's also important to be mindful of nonverbal communication, as gestures and body language can have different meanings across cultures. Clear and respectful communication helps prevent misunderstandings and builds stronger connection. Stereotypes can negatively impact the counseling process. Counselors must be aware of their own assumptions and avoid making generalizations about clients based on their background. Instead, they should approach each client as an individual with unique experiences and perspectives. Challenging stereotypes and promoting inclusivity creates a more supportive environment for growth and healing. Privilege refers to unearned advantages held by certain groups in society. Counselors must recognize their own privilege and understand how it can influence their interactions with clients. By acknowledging privilege, counselors can work to create a more equitable therapeutic relationship and advocate for social justice within their practice. Intersectionality is the idea that people's identities are shaped by multiple interconnected factors such as race, gender, class, and sexuality. In counseling, it's important to consider how these overlapping identities influence a client's experiences and challenges. By taking an intersectional approach, counselors can provide more comprehensive and personalized support. Immigrants often face unique challenges, such as adjusting to a new culture, language barriers, and experiences of discrimination. Counselors working with immigrant clients should be sensitive to these issues and provide support that acknowledges their strengths and resilience. Building trust and offering culturally relevant resources can help immigrants navigate the complexities of their new environment. LGBTQ+ clients may encounter discrimination, stigma, and unique mental health concerns. Counselors should create an affirming environment by using inclusive language, respecting clients' identities, and being knowledgeable about LGBTQ+ issues. Providing a safe space for clients to express themselves without fear of judgment is essential for effective counseling. Children and adolescents from diverse backgrounds may have different needs and perspectives. Counselors should use age-appropriate techniques and consider cultural factors that influence development. Engaging families and schools in the counseling process can also enhance support and promote positive outcomes for young clients. Socioeconomic status can impact access to mental health services and influence clients' experiences. Counselors should be aware of financial barriers and work to connect clients with affordable resources. Understanding the stressors associated with poverty or financial instability is crucial for providing empathetic and effective support. Clients with disabilities may face physical, social, or attitudinal barriers in accessing counseling services. Counselors should ensure their practices are accessible and inclusive, offering accommodations as needed. This might include providing materials in alternative formats or using assistive technology. Promoting accessibility demonstrates respect and commitment to serving all clients. Religion and spirituality can play a significant role in clients' lives and coping strategies. Counselors should respect clients' beliefs and be open to discussing spiritual concerns when appropriate. Understanding the role of faith in a client's worldview can help counselors provide more holistic and meaningful support. Gender influences how individuals experience the world and interact with others. Counselors should be sensitive to issues related to gender identity and expression, avoiding assumptions and stereotypes. Using clients' preferred names and pronouns is a simple yet powerful way to show respect and foster a supportive environment. Older adults may face unique challenges such as ageism, health concerns, and social isolation. Counselors should approach these clients with respect and recognize the value of their life experiences. Providing support that addresses both emotional and practical needs can enhance the well-being of older clients. Many clients from diverse backgrounds have experienced trauma, whether due to discrimination, violence, or other life events. Trauma-informed care involves recognizing the impact of trauma and creating a safe, supportive environment. Counselors should be patient, avoid re-traumatization, and empower clients in their healing process. Family structures and dynamics vary widely across cultures. Counselors should explore clients' family backgrounds and understand how family relationships influence their well-being. Involving family members in the counseling process when appropriate can strengthen support systems and promote positive change. Connecting clients with community resources can enhance the effectiveness of counseling. These resources might include support groups, cultural organizations, or social services. Counselors should be knowledgeable about local resources and help clients access the support they need outside of the counseling setting. Counselors play an important role in advocating for clients' rights and well-being. This may involve challenging systemic barriers, promoting social justice, or supporting policy changes. Advocacy helps ensure that all clients have equal access to mental health services and are treated with dignity and respect. Ethical practice is essential when working with diverse populations. Counselors must respect clients' autonomy, maintain confidentiality, and avoid imposing their own values. Being aware of ethical guidelines and seeking supervision when faced with complex situations helps ensure that clients receive the highest standard of care. The field of counseling psychology is constantly evolving. Counselors should commit to ongoing education and professional development to stay informed about best practices for working with diverse populations. Attending workshops, reading current research, and engaging in peer discussions are valuable ways to continue learning. Supervision and consultation are important resources for counselors working with diverse clients. Seeking guidance from experienced colleagues can provide new perspectives and help address challenging situations. Regular supervision supports professional growth and ensures ethical, effective practice. Evaluating the effectiveness of counseling interventions is essential for continuous improvement. Counselors should use culturally appropriate assessment tools and seek feedback from clients. This process helps identify what works, what needs adjustment, and ensures that services meet the diverse needs of all clients. Let's consider a case example. A counselor works with a client from a different cultural background who is hesitant to discuss personal issues. By demonstrating cultural sensitivity, the counselor builds trust, adapts their approach, and gradually helps the client feel comfortable sharing. This example highlights the importance of patience and respect in cross-cultural counseling. In another case, a counselor supports a client who speaks limited English. The counselor uses an interpreter and visual aids to facilitate communication. By being flexible and resourceful, the counselor ensures the client's needs are met and that they feel understood throughout the process. Counselor works with a young LGBTQ+ client struggling with acceptance. By using affirming language and creating a safe space, the counselor helps the client explore their identity and build self-confidence. This case demonstrates the power of affirmation and support in fostering positive outcomes. A client facing financial hardship seeks counseling. The counselor connects the client with community resources and provides practical support. By addressing socioeconomic challenges, the counselor helps the client manage stress and work toward stability. A counselor works with a client who has a physical disability. By ensuring the counseling space is accessible and offering accommodations, the counselor demonstrates respect and commitment to inclusion. This approach empowers the client and supports their well-being. A client's religious beliefs are central to their identity. The counselor respects these beliefs and incorporates spiritual discussions into sessions when appropriate. By honoring the client's faith, the counselor provides more meaningful and holistic support. An older adult client experiences loneliness and health concerns. The counselor listens empathetically, validates the client's feelings, and helps them connect with social activities. Addressing both emotional and practical needs enhances the client's quality of life. A client with a history of trauma seeks counseling. The counselor uses trauma-informed approaches, prioritizing safety and empowerment. By being patient and supportive, the counselor helps the client build resilience and move forward in their healing journey. Counselor works with a client whose family plays a significant role in their life. By involving family members in the counseling process, the counselor strengthens the client's support system and promotes positive change. This collaborative approach can be especially effective in cultures that value family connections. A client faces discrimination in their community. The counselor advocates for the client by connecting them with legal resources and supporting their rights. Advocacy empowers clients and helps create a more just and equitable society. A client explores issues related to gender identity. The counselor uses inclusive language, avoids assumptions, and supports the client's self-expression. This sensitive approach helps the client feel accepted and understood. A client's experiences are shaped by multiple identities such as race, gender, and class. The counselor takes an intersectional approach, considering how these factors interact and influence the client's challenges. This comprehensive perspective leads to more effective and personalized support. A client needs additional support beyond counseling. The counselor connects the client with community organizations and social services. By leveraging community resources, the counselor helps the client build a stronger support network and achieve their goals. A counselor encounters a client from a background they are unfamiliar with. By seeking out education and consulting with colleagues, the counselor learns how to better support the client. This commitment to learning ensures that all clients receive culturally competent care. Conclusion: working with diverse populations in counseling psychology requires cultural competence, empathy, and a commitment to ongoing learning. By embracing diversity and adapting our approaches, we can provide meaningful support to every client. Remember, each person's story is unique, and it's our responsibility as counselors to honor and celebrate that diversity in every interaction.